Hey, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're talking about top 5 loan scams you must watch out for, especially if you're from Nigeria or any part of the world. If this interests you, make sure you watch this video to the end, because I'll be talking about the top 5 strategies these guys use to scam people, all in the name of giving you loans. So if this is your first time watching our videos, make sure you subscribe, share this link with your friends. You might be helping someone out there, and make sure you like this content. Stay right there, I'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So the first thing you need to watch out for when we talk about loans is that you should be mindful and careful of upfront payments. Now, never make an upfront payment for loans. Like, I want to help you, I want to give you loans. Why would you need to make an upfront payment? Now, in some cases, because I've worked with a microfinance bank before, I worked with fintechs and all, and sincerely speaking, I used to work with one that you pay an upfront payment maybe for documentation, but it is really minute. When I mean minute, in Nigerian currency, like 1,500 naira. Now, that means in dollar, just like $1. So the logic is this: they do this just to make sure you get access to some things, then you keep coming back and all. But the major thing is always avoid upfront payments, especially when they are in each sum. So if I want to give you a loan, I think the best thing you should do is to tell them, guys, whatever upfront payment is going to be, you can always deduct it, after disbursement. So always advise them to disburse your fund, less the upfront payment you were supposed to collect. That's the number one way to make sure you don't fall into the hand of scammers when it comes to loans. Now, the second one is that you should check out for fake loan websites and apps. We are in the generation of AI. Anybody could clone you. They could also clone websites. They could clone mobile apps. So you have to be extremely careful when taking loans. Now, imagine wanting to take a loan from a platform like GT Bank or from Fair Money or whatever it is, and anybody can clone their website. All you need to do is just input some prompt into AI. They give you the codes that was used by any of these platforms. Then you also replicate what they have done. And if you're not careful, instead of seeing fairmoney.com, they do something like fairmoney.io or .org or something like that, and it looks like you are actually on the right site. So guys, you need to be extremely careful when applying for loans. Check the website again, check the links, and check everything you're actually doing before applying, because beyond scamming you of funds, they could also be scamming you of your data. They could use your BVN to access loan in other platforms, your NIN, your identity, and all. So another thing is that most loan platforms, if they are using apps, they have what they call the routing agent. Now, once you install these loan apps, the routing agents go into your phone and extract data from your phone. In some cases, even your pictures, your contacts, and some other things. It has always been like this for some time in countries where we have loan sharks: India, China, Nigeria, Pakistan, Philippines, and all. So you need to be extremely careful, like I said. Now, number 3 is phishing and identity theft. Before you can get involved in taking loans from any platform, be it a bank or a mobile app, or from anybody, or from even a link, you have to be extremely careful, especially when they are coming from links. We've seen cases where the federal government of Nigeria has banned some apps from operating on Play Store and from iOS, and these guys create the APK version of their apps. They send the links to you via WhatsApp, and once you click, they extract all your data. They could even hijack your WhatsApp. So don't apply for loans basically because you got the link from someone, a third party you've never met before, you don't know before, or anything. That's one. Then 2, once the loan app is not on Play Store or is not on iOS, you should know that these guys have been banned. They've been banned from operation. They are not documented. They are not monitored and all. So you could be risking your WhatsApp or whatever platform they use to message you, and you could also be missing your identity. We've seen cases where people get your identity, they create bank accounts, maybe with OP or PAMPay or whatever bank it is, and they access loan from those platforms. And when disbursed, they start using these things for fraud and all those things. So you have to be extremely careful so that you won't run into trouble. The fourth one is unregistered loan sharks. Now, They are the major scammers when it comes to, online loan. So in India, Pakistan, even in US, in Nigeria, across Africa, we have loan sharks. Loan sharks are basically scammers. They are not recognized by the CBN, that's by the Central Bank of Nigeria or Central Bank of countries they operate. They are not recognized, by FCCPC, that's the parastatal that manages all organizations that operate in the country and the way they relate to their customers. So you have to be very careful because these guys are unregulated, they are unmonitored, they are unknown, and even their whereabouts are unknown. They claim to give out loans, but once they give you loan, we call them sharks because they will actually consume you. They will consume your mental health, they will consume your finances, they will consume your peace, so you don't actually need them. So guys, make sure you avoid any loan company that is unregistered, be it a microfinance bank, a microfinance institution, or whatever it is. As long as they are unregistered, please avoid them. Now, check federal government website, CBN website, to see if these guys are registered before, applying for loans with them, because you are applying for loan, but I can assure you, they will give you more problems than the loan you are applying for. That's how they operate. They operate there just to destroy your thoughts, destroy the way you think, destroy your finances, and even your life. So you have to be extremely careful. Now, the last one but not the least is Ponzi and Pyramid Schemes. Most of these Ponzi, the scammers promise unusually high returns or guaranteed loans, but actually use funds from new victims to pay early investors. So when you see a new platform coming up and they tell you, oh, drop so amount of money, then we are going to give you this amount of money and all sorts, just know that it's a Ponzi scheme. They are depending on early investors, their funds they use to pay new investors, and they recycle it. They ensure that you do the marketing, so they give you some referral bonus, and if you are not careful, you will run into trouble, both from the Ponzi platform and from people that you brought in to also invest just like you. So don't be gullible to fall into the hands of fraudsters this year. Be very careful, know what you are doing, and you'll be fine. But let me give you some tips to avoid these scams. Number one, verify lenders registration with Corporate Affairs Commission. So if you are based in Nigeria, make sure you check CAC portal to see if these guys are registered or not. On the other hand, you can also check CBN portal to see if these guys are licensed to operate or not. As long as they are not licensed, whatever problem you are passing through, just know that it is a phase. You will pass through it whether you borrow that money or not. So you don't really need this loan to survive. One way or the other, you will pass over it. Secondly, be cautious of unsolicited loan offers or requests for upfront payment. So anything that has to do with upfront payment, don't be gullible enough to fall into their hands. Be careful, respect your intellect. You think better than these guys. That's the truth. So don't fall for cheap scam. Now, research online reviews and testimonials. So before you do anything, as far as it has to do with internet, that means they must have had customers before. So you need to do reviews, maybe on Nairaland, Quora, or whatever platform it is. Check their recommendations on Google, Trustpilot, before making your decisions. Don't fall into the hand of scammers, because I've seen guys that actually got scammed, then they start doing research. Whereas it should be research first before investing or before taking these loans. So please, this year, know what you are doing so that you won't fall into the hand of scammers. Now, you need to protect your personal and financial information. Anything that has to do with people asking for login of your apps, mobile apps, or whatever it is, please protect it with your life. Guide it with your life. Anything that has to do with people asking for your NIN, BVN, social security number, whatever it is, guide it with your life. So that is it, guys. So if this is your first time watching our videos, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this content, make sure you share it. But before I go, I would like to say this, that if you are suspicious about any app, or there is a loan app that is disturbing you, or a loan platform that you know is fraudulent, disturbing you, please drop it in the comment section. I would like to see it, and I would like to help you report all these things. Also, if you have been defamed by any app, please type the name of the app or platform into the comment section so that we can take it up from there. I would like to help you report these guys to federal government and security agencies. Or if you have been scammed by any platform, anybody, or anything, drop it in the comment section. Let's help you fight these guys. You can't fight them alone. We can actually help you report these guys to federal government, and you'll be fine. So like I said earlier, if this is the first time watching our videos, please make sure you subscribe, share this link with your friends, and bye for now.